Okay. There's a lot of water. We should be able to get from here. I don't know where we get the salted one from though. Does that mean we need to find some salt from somewhere and put it in water or what? No, need that.
Alexander, the lamp is not ready for the fountain water.
What do you mean it's not ready?
The lamp.
What do we have to add them in order? What does it say? First mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot, then add falling water. Ah, okay. Salt and sacred. Few drops salt water not from the sea. Okay, so few drops of salt water. Sounds like it's gonna be from someone crying to me, because that's like teardrops. Where are we gonna get that from though? I don't know of anyone who's crying. Where would there be someone who's
Alexander
crying? We could go back to this island.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
We kind of finished this one. Although I don't know if we can, like, keep exploring. Okay, so we can go back in here.
Alexander arrives.
There was probably some rooms in there that we haven't gone through. But I really don't want to go back in there, to be honest. Change this to rain potion. Rain potion. Because I want to try and grab these, but I'm pretty sure if we try to grab them, he just, for some reason,
Alexander decides to try
instead.
some of the black berries on.
Yeah, and then he dies. Bloody Alex,
Bitter
don't
taste
eat weird
fills his
berries.
mouth. His stomach convulses in pain. As the poison takes effect, Alexander is left wondering if this is the kind of flying the old lady meant.
Doesn't look like any kind of flying I've seen.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
And then there's some land I have for sale in the death bogs of Tamir.
Okay, we'll try going up here. I feel like I need to get someone to cry. How are we going to do that? You guys, you want to cry for me?
Greetings, guards of the city of the Winged Ones. Would you be able to take me back to the city, or perhaps the Oracle?
Lord Azure asked you not to return, and you agreed. Dare you break your word?
Oh, I did? I don't remember.
No.
Sorry.
I suppose not. Sorry.
Forgot about that. I guess not here then. Let's get out of here. I don't think we're going to be able to get any tears from in there because it's like just like a empty, well, it's not empty, but there's like no one in there. So
Alexander
probably not there. We did have those weird plants, the sentient plants. Try those. Actually, there was some like baby cabbages or something weird like that. So maybe the baby ones will cry.
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of the Logic Cliffs.
Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Where was that? Where was that? Isle of
Alexander
Wonder.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
He's feeling a lot of pulling sensations today, aren't you, Alex? Get that checked out. Alright. This is something to do with this dog tree. Okay.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
Oh. I didn't know they were called that. Okay, can we steal some of them?
Alexander collects some of the tears in the old hunter's lamp containing the oracle's sacred water.
Perfect. Okay, so now we can add the, wait, what's that over there? Wait, let's save it first. Whenever I touch random stuff, I die, so... So replacing... No, that's fine. Okay. What is this thing?
Alexander takes the teacup.
Teacup. Not a teapot. Close. Okay, cool. So we should be able to do the potion then. Because the only thing we need is the falling water, which we know where that is. And then we just need to put it in boiling water, which we know where that is. And then we should be able to survive the fire. Well, actually I don't think we survive the fire. I guess we just cast the rain spell. And then they think that we're some, like, amazing wizard or something.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And then off to the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Bless you. Bless... What? Where are we, actually? This isn't Daventry. I don't even know where we are. Does it actually say on the map? We'll have to check next time. Some weird land of isles. Right. Falling water. You are mine.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Cool. So now we boil it, I think, was the next step. Let's just double check. Mix salt and sacred water, add falling water, speak incantation over teapot, heat to boiling to activate. Oh, okay, so we have to say this.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
Beautiful. Ooh, nice swish and flick going on there. He's been to Hogwarts. Okay, that's enough. Calm down. Don't overdo it.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Oh, what? What do you mean makeshift? It is a teapot, isn't it? Where else are we supposed to get a teapot from? Uh-oh. Hope that means it's not going to, like, murder us, because that's what used to happen in King's Quest 3, I think it was. Because if we did anything slightly wrong with the spell, we died. Okay, heat it up.
The disenchanted pond water is not something that
No, you're supposed to heat it. How are we going to boil it? Well, the boiling... Well, this isn't boiling anymore, though, is it?
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain.
Yes, we pour it into the teacup?
There's no reason to put...
No? I thought we'd boil it on here. Get hot. Oh, you are right. You are right. Definitely will. Good point. Okay. Let's just hope that we've got the right vessel, though. If we don't, we're going to be in trouble. Because we're going to have to restore to before I put the tears in there. And I don't know where that would be. Probably this one. Actually, that's probably very far back. Hope it's fine. Should I save it? I'll save it. We'll save it on a different one though. Bone teapot. Alright.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels...
Hi guys, I'm back. Back for the barbecue.
Did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
I
He is
was
an intruder. No,
sent by the spirits
Not again.
to give you
Look,
rain.
I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
Some kind of cult.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
I hope this is gonna work. Because none of those other teapots, or none of those lantern things,
And the cage
were
is swung
teapots.
out over the bonfire.
So I don't know which one we're supposed to use if it's not this one.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm. The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
Fire in the cage. Fire in the disco.
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames.
Wait, this didn't happen
The
before.
flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long.
Wait, what? We lost our... Oh no, what? Huh?
The heat and movement must have jarred something.
We lost our disguise.
Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
It's gonna explode.
Egad, something's really percolating.
It's my coffee. It's ready.
The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling.
Uh-oh. I guess the spell didn't work. Oh no. Did. Sweet.
Alexander feels a drop.
Tired
It
as
starts to
hell
rain.
after lunch. Oh, really? What did you have for lunch? Did you have like a huge lunch or something? Time for a nap, is it? Afternoon nap.
Man is a powerful nature wizard.
Damn straight.
By the sacred oak.
Been to
let
Hogwarts,
him
man.
Down.
Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee.
That's okay.
We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wazir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I ain't no
I'm sure
assassin.
I'm precisely
I'm a wizard.
who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have
Oh,
only
no.
heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare.
Nightmare, that's a cool name.
Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
That is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the Underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the
Interesting.
oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
Cheers, friend. Now what the hell was the point of that? I didn't achieve anything. I guess I got that information, but, like, I don't know. Just 4 sausages and bread. Well, that's kind of a decent lunch. It's pretty decent. I'd probably be sleepy after that. I need some lotion for that. Yeah, all the characters in this game seem to have really red skin. Very odd, apart from old Alexander here.
The embers from the bonfire are...
Pick him up.
Alexander has already had enough close contact. Alexander... There's nothing...
What about the rope? Take the
The
rope.
branches of the old...
It's the event trigger for the horse to appear. Yeah, you could be right. Where did he say it would appear though? He didn't really say. They did mention the
The
what's it called?
druids, exhausted after the bonfire festivities, are asleep in their treehouses. Alexander doesn't need to disturb them.
Is it stone? It does kind of look like Stonehenge.
Alexander can think of...
It's the Druid Stonehenge. Okay, so I guess this horse is gonna like appear somewhere. It said it feeds on noxious weed. This thing's kind of noxious.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Maybe we have to feed that to the horse or whatever.
Alexander pulls out
I don't
his
know.
magic map.
Point druids associated with Stonehenge. I don't know, to be honest. Possibly. Could kind of explain why it was there.
Alexander feels...
Okay. Yes, they were. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Guess it is possibly Stonehenge then. Alright, where's this horse gonna appear? Mr. Horsey. Oh, there was that other potion that we could make. But the only thing is, our disguise got burnt, so we can't get in here now. We must have to find another way in. No idea how we're gonna do that. Where would the horse appear? Could be anywhere. I might just see what other spells we can do first, though. So they might be able to help us. We have got magic paint spell, a couple of swamp ooze, river Styx water, and black horse feather. We've got a, I think we've got a black horse feather. We've got a black feather, so I'm assuming it's from a horse. Oh, actually, where did we get that from? We got that from the what's it called? Sacred Mountain Isle or whatever. So maybe that's where the horse appears, if that's where the feather was. We can get the swamp ooze pretty easily. I'm guessing we use the teacup for that. River Styx water. Where is River Styx? Maybe that's just like generic water from by the beach? River Styx. I don't know where that would be. Add Styx water to swamp ooze in cup. Stir with horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist's brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. Apply to blank surface. Where are we going to get blank surface from? Okay, we'll come back to that. What else do we have? Charming a creature of the night spell. Oh, maybe this is how we charm the horse. Skull full of hot oak embers. Okay, so we could have got the embers from the druid camp that we were just at. A bit of sulfur brimstone. Sulfur brimstone. Where are we going to get that from? One strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. We've got that too. So just the brimstone we need to find. Add hair and brimstone to skull of embers. In presence of creature, speak incantation over skull. Okay, we're probably going to need this one then.
This is the last.
So we'll have to get this, get the embers, and then figure out where the sulfur is from. I guess the sulfur could just be from the fire as well. Maybe. Styx is the river of the underworld in Greek mythology. Oh. Well, how are we going to get... What? How are we going to get water from there if that's where it is? Because we don't get to come back from there. This is just like this water.
There's no reason to... Alexander pulls out his magic
I think you
map.
might be right, Born. I think it might be the river of the underworld, because we do kind of go to the underworld when we die. It shows us there. So I guess that's where we get it from, but I don't know how we'd get that and then come back here. The only thing.
Alexander feels a strain.
Try and get these embers of the oak tree or whatever first though, because that's the first one we need.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
Perfect. Well, it looks pretty creepy now. Like some awesome Halloween decoration. Then it said we need the hair.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull.
Cool. So now we just need the water. Where are we going to get the water from? River Styx. Must be the Underworld. But I don't know how we're going to get there and then come back.
There's no reason.
Hmm.
Alexander pulls.
Hmm. Let's go here and see if the horse shows up.
Alexander.
Alright. Actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Cup Swamp. Oh, no, it's the wrong one. Oh, this one's got the River Styx water. That's not even the right bloody spell. What am I talking about? We need a bit of sulfur brimstone. Oh, okay. So, it probably helps if I'm looking for the right thing. Silly me. Well, we're here already, so we'll see what happens with the horse. Horse bird. Let's go see this horse bird. Brimstone, I'm going to guess, is either going to be from the fire pit, or it's going to be from the fire that was down in that dungeon, which is actually up here. There it is. It's majestic.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Okay, so we can't do anything with this horse yet. There might be some brimstone in here. We're lucky. Because we've got this fire.
The Minotaur's lair now empty.
What's this thing?
The Minotaur. A pit has caved in the floor in one corner of the Minotaur's lair. A monstrous altar towers in one corner of the room.
Can we take anything from here?
Alexander doesn't want to touch.
Why not? Man, don't be like that. Can we use this?
There's
in
no
here?
point. There's no reason to. There's no.
Nope. Okay. I guess it's not in here. We'll have to find some brimstone elsewhere. Brimstone. Where would you be, Brimstone? You're going to probably be here if you're going to be... Oh no, here actually. Wait a minute. I think there was a fireplace here too. Somewhere. We'll check out
Alexander
this one
feels a
first.
strain.
Because there was like an empty fire pit over here, which had coal.
Alexander wouldn't want to dirt.
We take anything from
Alexander
here?
has already taken one lump of coal.
Hmm. Surely it wouldn't be from the same place we got the ashes or embers. That would not make any sense. What?
Alexander exchanges the embers in the skull for more red-hot embers from the fire.
Oh, I see. It must have gone out. Okay. Where are we going to get these brimstone from? I guess we could try checking the fireplace back in the... I think there was one in the bookstore. We'll have a look at that.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Off for now. Have a great day. Yeah, cheers for dropping in, Kitten Panda. Good to see you again. Hope your stream today goes well. If I'm still awake, we'll try to drop in and check it out. I doubt I will be, but we'll see how I go. But thank you for dropping in and enjoy the rest of your day too.
Alexander feels a strain.
What means quirky? Quirkies means kind of like I don't know, like weird and strange, I guess. Like, I mean more so with the character design. You can, like, I don't know, the way the characters look in that game is kind of weird, and there's some like kind of weird glitches you can run into, and just stuff like that. I don't know. I find that a lot more. It can be a lot more entertaining, having random stuff happening. I mean, Skyrim still has its fair share of glitches too.
I will be right up.
But I feel like Oblivion's a little bit worse.
Now, what can I do for you?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I'd consider quirky the right word. It's still a good game. It's just I remember when I played it, there was some like just weird stuff that would happen, which was hilarious. So I kind of feel like I'm leaning more towards that one.
And burn a...
Okay.
to consume...
Brimstone. No.
Alex, that...
Where the hell am I going to get brimstone from? Did this guy have a fire? I don't think this guy had a fire.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
He does not. But we do actually need the paintbrush for that spell. Although I think we need the nightingale as well, so maybe I won't exchange that just yet. Where the hell are we going to get brimstone? This guy didn't have fire anywhere, I'm pretty sure. Another German. He could be. He doesn't have as much of an accent as the last game.
Come on in.
That was pretty funny.
How goes it, Alexander?
How goes it, sir? Have you got any brimstone for me? You probably don't. So you have an astronaut helmet. Pretty sure that's not what that is. Actually, no, that's just a window, isn't it? I'm looking at that weird. Never mind. Yeah, you don't have anything I need. See you later.
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always welcome, Alexander. Come back anytime.
There's no reason...
Read the bloody book, man. Yeah, because he said good day. A lot of people say good day in this one, actually. Good day, sir. What do we got? Magic paint. What am I looking for? The other spell. Where's the other spell? A bit of sulfur. Strand of pure. Oh, I suppose it's sulfur. Wait. Sulfur. Is sulfur from fire? Sulfur's from a fire, right? What else is sulfur? Like hot pools have sulfur?
This is the last page.
As well as here they say oh yeah, that's right, kindergarten. He did say that.
This is...
Well, he said the kinders instead of like the children in King's Quest V.
This is...
But it's interesting though, because we use for the school over here for like young children, we call it the kindergarten, and I think they use it in quite a lot of places actually, to be honest. But that's interesting that like it's also used as a word for children, I'm assuming. Although we don't use it as a word for children, we only use it for like the word for like a school for young children. It's kind of weird how things like that happen with language. Okay, well, so sulfur. Actually,
The spoiled egg has a slightly yellowed shell that bulges in spots from the pressure of the gases inside.
Interesting, because it's, yeah, exactly. It's like, English is weird like that, actually. English just seems to, like, take words from other languages and just use them for certain things. That's what the earliest school grade, yeah, exactly. The earliest school grade is called kindergarten. Although I think it's spelt, is it spelt with a D or is it spelt with a T? Kindergarten. I think it's a D. Mostly used in Austria. Oh, okay. But yeah, we don't use that word for, like, referring to children. I'm assuming that's what it's used for over there as well. So we've got this egg, which I guess eggs are like sulfurish. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Alexander
Maybe we can use
cracks the
that.
spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers and the strand of hair.
Yeah, worked.
The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam.
Zounds.
Phew, the smell of sulfur.
Okay, so that worked. But were we supposed to do that now, or were we supposed to wait? Seems okay. I think we're good. What was the next step? We had air brimstone. In presence of creature, speak incantation over skull. Okay. So I guess we just go to the creature then. We're definitely gonna save before we do this though. This could go horribly wrong. Austria, Germany, all cool guys speak many English words they can find for common terms. Oh, really? That's funny. I feel like German words sound better than English words, though, to be honest. They have like a cool kind of sound to them. What am I doing? Going to catch a horse.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alright.
Alexander
Sacred
feels a
Mountain
strange
Isle.
pulling sensation.
Like kindergarten. Yeah, I guess kindergarten's kind of a cool sounding word. I don't know, I just like the sound of... I like the sound of the German language. I don't really... like, I can't speak German or anything. But I just kind of like how it sounds. Very bulky language. What do you mean by bulky? Like there's lots of words, or just like long words?
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Alright, horsey. Gonna catch ya. I'm gonna save it first. It'll probably die. Now, do we need to approach it and then use it, or do we just need to use it here? Oh, has it gone out? Crap. Might be in trouble, that might have gone out.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind me like a...
The skull does not respond to Alexander's incantation.
Uh-oh.
The embers have grown cold since Alexander gathered them, thus ruining the spell.
We did. We are dead.
Nightmare regards Alexander with disdain and continues her meal.
Oh. Oh, okay, we're not dead. That's a first. Grammar is very extensive. Ah, okay. So there's like lots of words. Lots of words in the... I guess dictionary? German dictionary? What the hell? It didn't even look like he was walking the right way then.
Down the long face of the logic cliffs.
English is a bit like that. Well, English is more of a like complex language, or so I'm told, compared to other languages. Many words and descriptions of of it is many words and descriptions are very difficult. Whoa, don't fall down. Yeah, I think English can be like that too. There's so many so many words, and they can be quite like, I don't know, there's a lot of English words that like you'd only like use very occasionally, and a lot of people probably don't know what they mean. But you can get away with not knowing them.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get these bloody embers again.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Plus all the rules that are, yeah, all the English rules on like when to use words and like yeah, there's that's what I mean. It's pretty complex. I mean, I'm sure it's the same in other languages, but I have heard that English is one of the worst ones for that kind of thing.
Alexander exchanges the embers.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Not consistent
red-hot
ones.
embers from the fire, being careful not to disturb the rest of the skull's contents.
Like the whole I before E except after C rule, which there's more rules that go against. More words that go against that rule than there are that actually follow it. It's kind of funny.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
All right. Back to the
Alexander
mountain. All right, this time.
Alexander arrives.
This time, horsey, you will be mine. Nope, nope. What do we need to do? We need to read the spell. Vidya welcome to the chat. Nice to see someone playing point and click games. An awesome game at that. Yeah, I do really enjoy these games. They're a lot of fun to play on stream, actually. I think just because a lot of the puzzles are quite hard, and it's good to have a few different people, a few different heads kind of thinking together to solve them. Because there has been quite a few things I've missed in these games, and someone in chat would have picked it up, which is pretty cool. But then there also is a lot of times where I kind of just have to like resort to using a hint system to kind of help me along. But they're really good games. I really enjoy the point and click series. It's a shame that there's not really not a lot of good new ones anymore. There's a couple of companies that still do pretty decent ones, but not a lot of them, which is a shame. What am I doing? Casting spells. Go spell.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Go spell. Tame the
Nightmare
wild
flares her
beast.
nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
What's that? Is that the skull?
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Let's go, horse.
Now ride!
Ride, noble steed. Like some of the new stuff by Telltale, but it's not very challenging. At least a few. Yeah, the Telltale ones are cool, but they're not challenging. You're right. It's not really the puzzle kind of element.
Cold world.
Whoa, where are we? Nightmare?
And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Oh god, don't kill me, please. Holy Jesus, there's a zombie. Get out of there, man. But yeah, there's a good studio called Wadjet Eye Games, which is spelled Wadjet. They're pretty good. They've got like, they do them in the like 16-bit kind of style. I played one of theirs a little while back called, what was it called? Techno Babylon, and that was a really good one actually. It was like, they're really true with their games to the old style of point and click. I'd recommend checking out some of their games if you're into this kind of genre. And also Thimbleweed Park, which is the new one from what's his name? Oh my god, drawing a blank. Is it Dave? No, Ron Gilbert. Ron Gilbert, who did Maniac Mansion. That's a really good one too. Very true to the series. So there's a couple around that are still kind of keeping up the tradition, but there's not a lot of them, which is a shame. Okay, so are these gonna kill me if I let them get close? Not sure. What are we doing here? We're supposed to be like rescuing some spirits or something. New baby rabbit. Oh, okay. I think you mentioned that you got a baby rabbit actually, but I didn't know that was their name. Well, his name, I'm assuming it's a he. Seeing that they're Mr. Moustache. That's pretty cool. Rabbits are pretty cute. We actually just got a cat
Why do you not rest,
last weekend.
sad spirit?
Rest.
It was currently
I
sitting on my
cannot
lap.
Rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here.
Hey, wait a minute.
By this kiss,
I think I knew someone
he'll be
named Ali in
able to
this
find
game.
his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank
Wait,
you.
so you want your son to die?
Thank you.
That's not very nice.
Oh, my Ali.
Sounds nice, have to check them out. Yeah, no worries. I'm always kind of on the lookout for good point and click games, so there's quite a few that Wadjet Eye Studios does. I think they've got about probably like 10 or so games. I've only played one so far, and it was really good, so I am looking forward to playing some more from them. Alright, what do we got down this way? Oh, it's these
The
guys.
skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the Underworld entrance.
Hey, dude.
Ticket, please. Next.
You got there, man? You got a ticket that I can have?
Might I get one of those tickets?
The skeleton with the tickets must not approve of Alexander's less than ghostly looks. He refuses to give him a pass.
Oh, so I need to look ghostly? Oh, wait. Is it
There's
a...
no point in...
No. I thought that was like a
Alexander is
blanket.
carrying the mother ghost's translucent,
You can like put that over me.
touching.
As a ghost costume.
The transparent hanky may be fine for a ghost.
Maybe the mirror, maybe we can like reflect his...
The skeletons have...
Would-
Alexander...
Nope, okay. Can we talk to this guy?
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please let me pass.
Tickets only.
The skeleton at the door seems quite determined.
Oh, are those bones? Can you take those?
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes.
I don't know. Bones.
Now I remember.
Oh,
The
Beautiful.
skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
okay, I wasn't expecting that. Just gonna like serve our purpose or what? These guys aren't dancing. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Skeleton party. Come on, man. Here we go. Is this like gonna achieve anything or what? Oh my god, what have I done? Oh, we dropped the key. Nice. It's like literally the only key on his keychain and he didn't notice.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
That's okay, we've got the key now. No idea what that's for, but we'll find out.
Skeleton key.
Time to party till we're dead. Well, it'll be a pretty short party for them then. Time to party till they're alive, maybe. Alright, what's this key for? How are we going to get out of here? The other thing. Who are these people? What's going on, guys?
Uh-oh. One of the wandering ghouls brushes up against Alexander.
Uh-oh.
The touch of the putrid flesh dissolves the living matter like acid.
Jesus. Whoa, okay. That was intense.
Tickets. Oh,
Well, we got our ticket.
next.
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.
Funny. Oh man, we have to do this again. Now, can we talk to these people, or are we just going to get, like, murdered by that thing? Guys, come back.
Who are you, grieving spirit?
Dude, you're touching
I
the
am Queen Ilaria of the
zombie.
land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Califan. We were murdered in our
so that's
beds
her
by
parents.
our trusted Wazir. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I fail thee.
Dude, you don't have to talk like a zombie.
We will never rest while our murder goes unavenged, and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wazir. Cassima needs you too.
Bloody Wazir.
This is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you.
I
The
can,
only
somehow.
one who might
Not
be
sure
able
how,
to return us all to the land
but I
of
will.
the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
Let's go
I
see
might
him.
be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this.
I hope I'm not just going to
It is
instantly
my
die
ticket to
because
the
this guy's
Underworld.
next to me once
There
this
you
dialogue
will find
finishes.
the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Got a ticket.
Perhaps it will save us all.
Don't die, man. Don't die,
Be
please.
careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Uh-oh. One of the wandering ghouls brushes up against Alexander.
I will do my best and then
The
instantly
touch
dies.
of the putrid flesh dissolves the living matter
Instantly
like acid.
dissolves in front of her. This best was not good enough. God damn. Okay, well we're gonna have to try and maybe just wait for him to go past. Love the pixel art in this game. Yeah, this whole series has really good pixel art. All the Sierra ones too. Well, most of the Sierra ones. And the LucasArts ones too.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
Pretty good.
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
Never trust
And this
Wizards,
beloved
yes.
spirit is my husband.
Can't trust them
King
Wizards.
Caliphate. We were murdered and now
Especially this one.
our daughter.
I...
My poor husband will never rest while our murder.
I came to take you back with me.
But this is the real.
I'm...
Then take. I.
I'll do my best.
Be
I won't
careful,
dissolve
young
this
man.
time, I promise.
If you could.
I will do...
Right. Good. Bloody sneaky zombie. Did we get anything from this? Oh, that's right. Got the tissue.
Why do you
Or
not
handkerchief.
rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No.
Is there...
Take by this key.
We've got to
I'll
find
do-
Ali.
Then
Prince Ali. Fabulous he. Actually, I'm pretty sure there is an Ali in this game because I swear I said that earlier as well. Mate, don't touch me. No touchy touchy. Get away. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. And now we should be able to get into see the dude. The
The
dude.
skeleton to the
Oh, we've got to play our song first though.
Please. Next.
Gotta play our song. Ready for another dance, guys?
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now what?
Ah, yes.
The skeletons are overcome with... Alexander finishes...
Sweet. Got a key. Okay, now we're good.
Alexander picks up
And we've got a ticket. Perfect. Whoa, that's a pretty cool looking ticket.
the ghostly ticket reads, Admit 1.
Save the game before we do this, I think. Alright. Have a ticket, sir.
I have a ticket.
Oh, on. Next.
Next. Whoa, this place doesn't look very friendly. Who's this guy? He died in the Underworld, apparently. Bad luck, man. Double dead. Oh, shit.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path.
What? The hell does that mean? Did that just steal something from me?
A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight, like Alexander, must have been alive when he entered the Underworld, but for some reason he never reached his destination. Alexander wonders if this is the knight the druid spoke of.
Most likely is.
The knight is wearing one black gauntlet. There appears to be some writing on the gauntlet, but Alexander can't quite make out what it says.
Take it. Take it.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
Zounds? Why does this game, like, have a thing for saying zounds? Okay. Can I wear this?
Alexander is more comfortable carrying...
What? That doesn't give us a clue on how not to die, though.
The ribbon is so old it would...
I don't care. What is it?
The knight is wearing an old, tattered ribbon. It must have once meant much to him as a sign of his lady's favor.
Alright, cool. Thanks, knight dude. Let's press on. Hopefully not die like you did. Oh, Jesus. Don't do that!
Alexander slips
Oh my
off
God.
the banks and plunges into the river Styx.
Oh, so this is the river Styx.
As the black water comes into contact with his skin, Alexander feels himself going numb from the legs up. He sinks like a stone.
Sorry, mate, you are dead. He was already past those gates, though. You had to walk back out, get another ticket, and then go back in.
Next.
Hey, what a fix. Bathing in the river Styx.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to get this ribbon or not. Or if maybe it's a clue for something else.
A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight...
Well, we'll grab this anyway.
Alexander takes the flesh maker.
It's gonna come in handy at some point. Decent rhyme, dude. Was that for the death thing? It's a pretty good rhyme. Okay. So we needed to get some water from here. But how are we gonna do that? Teacup?
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the empty teacup, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
It seems like not the best way to carry that kind of water. Just like scoop it in a teacup and chuck it in your pocket. Seems pretty dangerous. But hey, what do I know?
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
If you look under there, you'll die, man. Can we have a chat?
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please, let me ride across the river Styx on the ferry.
Charon apparently has rules as strict as those of the skeletons at the Underworld's entrance. Alexander is not getting on that boat until he gives Charon the appropriate fare.
Oh, do you need a ticket as well? Uh-oh. We don't have a ticket. Oh no. What about some coins?
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts
Oh,
the fare
okay,
and waves
sweet.
Alexander onto the boat.
I was not expecting that to work. Let's go, Charon. Let's go. Maybe it's a sexy girl underneath that cloak. Could be. You never know. No one has seen, apparently. Could be anything. Nerdy Boy, thank you very much for the host. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are playing some King's Quest 6. We're currently in the Underworld. We're not dead though. So we shouldn't be here, but we are. What were you streaming tonight, Nerdy Boy? Okay, so I guess we can just go on here. Hopefully not die.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate.
Just some league. Oh yeah,
Suddenly,
sweet.
the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
How did that go? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's not a door. It's a scally man.
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
No, no thanks, I'm good.
It has been centuries since I last.
Bit of a lost streak followed by a couple of wins. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Good to finish up on a high, at least.
Despite
I just want to
his
chat,
fear,
man.
Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
Oh, yeah?
No, thank you.
No,
Come
thank
to meet
you.
the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you pass, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
Maybe a dance. Interpretive
I seem
dance.
to recall something, a trick, perhaps a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is gates wont to ask.
Go on. Do it.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Oh no. Didn't we have a
Agreed.
riddle book earlier?
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human.
God
for
damn.
it
Hopefully we
surely
didn't need something from it.
does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally.
Wait, it's just love,
My
right?
second circles outwardly.
We've got L.
My third leads all in
Out.
victory. My
B.
fourth twice ends a nominee.
Twice ends
My
nominee is E.
whole is
Right?
this gate's only key.
I hope it's that anyway.
The answer is love.
Wahaha.
Thou
We're like the
traitor of
riddle
mortal
master.
plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle
We gotta get
should
some better
never
riddles,
have been
man.
solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
Nice. Nice work, Alexander. Jesus. This guy looks a little ominous. Like it's probably time to save. Save this one is Riddle Master. Riddle Master. These guys gonna have a chat to me.
Excuse me, I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards
Love conquers
escort
all and is the
Alexander to
answer, apparently.
throne of the Lord
Love
of
is the
dead.
answer, yep.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh?
Quite fond of my
If
flesh.
you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
No thanks. Oh, do I need to get, like, didn't that chick say something about using, well, not using, something about the handkerchief and, like, the kiss of death or something?
That won't save that.
Oh god, what are we gonna do? Mirror. Have a mirror.
Perhaps Alexander should first state his purpose. But
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why
Boom.
should death grant you anything, mortal?
Because...
The will to live is strong, is it not?
No. Don't do it.
Never mind. I will reach out to you.
Please don't.
the Lord of the Dead's touch fills Alexander instantly with a numbing cold and blackness.
Poof, he's dead. Well, I'm pretty glad I saved. Okay, well, what are we gonna do here?
The gauntlet is made of black iron and has a message inscribed upon it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death has trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
What does this even mean? Maybe we need to use this so he thinks we did. What's this key for, actually?
The skeleton key is made out of small bones.
Well, I don't know. I guess we could try a couple of different things here.
Alexander approaches the...
Why have you entered my domain, still
Narrator
wearing
base
your
dead.
flesh?
Bastard.
If you are so anxious for death, kiss
Never.
That won't save...
Man may pass the portal
What just
and
happened?
seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
I've got the gauntlet.
Impossible!
Whoa, okay.
He challenges death.
Challenge you to a duel.
Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
No.
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself?
Correct.
That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes, I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry.
I'll
thou
do it.
man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Well, it's a bit of a challenge. I guess we can just, yeah, don't know. We could read the really boring book to him. That could work. And cry from boredom. We did have the poem though. The beautiful poem. Kick him in the nets. That would do it. That would do it. Okay, I think we're gonna. We could try the. What are you saying? Electric duck. What is electric duck? What is this electric duck business? Okay, let's go for the poem.
The love poem might move Alexander, but it is a...
Oh, okay. That was kind of my only idea there. What about this?
Alexander's heard the expression bored to tears, but somehow he doesn't think it would work in Death's case.
You don't know till you try, man. What could we use? What could we use? Rose. A beautiful rose.
I have this, my lord.
That does not provoke my tears, mortal.
Uh-oh. Then what? This.
The Lord of the Dead is unlikely to be
leave the
moved
microphone
by the
alone.
Mother Ghost's tale of woe.
What are you doing, kitty? Mirror, maybe? Yeah, we could try the mirror. Go, mirror.
The Lord
Oh,
of the
shit,
Dead's
we're too late.
touch fills Alexander instantly with
Tickle
a
him
numbing
with the...
cold
Oh, yeah.
hotness.
We could try to tickle him. It's a good idea. Fortunately, we did, so we'll have to try that again. But yeah, the mirror or the feather could work. I think the feather's a good idea. Although, he doesn't seem like he has anything that would be ticklish.
Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you kissed?
Be quiet, sir. Slap you.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal,
Making
and
your mama
seek its
joke.
master, death.
Yeah. I wonder if that would make him cry. This was like a really good one.
And challenge like Scheherazade.
I'm not confident in my skills on
he
that
who
though.
reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
I have the gauntlet.
Impossible!
I have the power.
He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
Kitty,
A
sit
man
down.
of flesh is all
You're
I need
destroying
to
the
be,
place.
my lord.
Seriously, cat.
And what is
Stop
it that you seek with this challenge?
Down.
The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek
Important
the
things
souls
going
of
on
King
here, Kitty.
Caliphim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You
Either
very
Skip
well.
this. Wait.
Then let for this
Make
Okay, let's go for the feather.
Tickling death is a bit of a stretch.
There's your answer there, Born. Mirror.
if your existence has
Oh, it
been
is the
all
mirror.
that you say it has,
Nice
then
suggestion
truth
there.
alone shall be my sword.
The
This is
mirror's
what you look like,
surface
man.
swirls with darkness for a moment.
It's horrible.
Then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair,
What are you doing?
of
You're getting
wailing
tangled.
souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life.
It's your life, man.
Things long
This
forgotten
is
are
your
once
life.
more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man. The years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it. The seep of his own humanity. The slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end.
That's certainly
The
something to
surrounding
cry about.
spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Aye.
take it away.
Take it
Make
away.
it stop.
Oh my lord, he's gonna explode. Alright, the mirror exploded. And then he
The
shed a
mirror of
single
truth
tear.
cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me.
Yes, sir. Wait, are we gonna need another?
King
Oh, no, he's not.
Caliphim
Never mind.
and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go.
To the castle.
Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
I'm sure
No
we will.
offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Be gone
Yes,
with
my
you.
lord.
Cheers, mate. I'll be back. What is with this like view of the back of the horse's head? It's kind of a weird, like, design
Are you
decision.
coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Casima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken
Even though I
death
met her
itself
once,
for our
but yep.
sakes.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
May the force be with you. Never as long as we want, especially in this series. Unless we're talking about Cedric. Then we kind of wish that on old Cedric. Okay, cool. Now what? We got the water from the river. We got a handkerchief. Oh yeah, we've got to find out where this Ali guy is. I have a feeling he was over here somewhere. I should probably just save it first. Save it as back from the dead. Never talk. No, Cedric doesn't get spoken of. Alright, let's find this Ali dude. Are you Ali? Someone's Ali around here.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps
Suicide
and
kitten,
giving
I hope
new
not.
lamps in exchange?
Don't do that.
There's
Don't
always
do that,
a
kitty.
chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's
Sit
always
still,
a
come on.
roaring business in antique luminaries.
Okay, so he's not Ali. Oh. Oh my god, I'm dumb. There's literally a sign right here that says Ali's books. Silly me. Probably a clue right there.
Hello. I will be right up.
Hello, Ali.
Now, what can I do for you?
I have a gift. From your mama.
Alexander might have a hard time trying to explain that ghost handkerchief.
Well, you can try. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do then? What? I'm confused. Maybe we need to talk to him first?
How fare you, merchant?
I have been reading too much love poetry lately. It is rather depressing to an old bachelor like me.
What? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with this?
Alexander might have a hard time trying to explain.
I'm confused. I'm confused. Maybe I need to read him the poem.
There's no reason to use that. Alexander has no
Might I return this?
Go ahead and keep it.
Or do I need to read it to
There's
him?
no reason. Alexander, what was it?
Maybe I need to make him like
What
cry and then
power has
give him the
chained
handkerchief
through
and then he
through,
dies or something. I
and
don't know.
binds my heart
kinda
with
weird.
links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you. What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind ever back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that ever my soul eternal makes for you.
Nope. No reaction. Alright. What is this for then? Maybe we don't need to give it to him. I don't understand. What did she say? I can't remember what that woman said. She said something about she wanted to be reunited with her son. And something to do with giving that to him, which he doesn't want apparently, so I don't know. What else can we do in the meantime? I've got this key now. This must be for something. For what, but...
The skeleton key is made out of small bones.
Small bones. Good to know. What was that other spell we could do? Magic paint spell. 1 cup of swamp ooze. River Styx water, 1 black horse feather. Add Styx water to swamp ooze in cup. Fill with horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist's brush. Okay, so we need to get some swamp ooze. So we'll go do that. I don't know what we're using. I assume the spell would be used inside the castle, but now we don't actually have a way to get back in there. So maybe it's not used for that?
Old lamp!
Shut up. Maybe it is, but we just need to try and figure out another way in. Go get the swamp ooze first, though. Right. Magic map.
Alexander pulls out
Do your
his
magic.
magic map.
And that was... Where was that? It was here.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Cool bananas. Alright,
Alexander
let's go get some swamp ooze. Grab our cup.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh my god, it is a sassy
You
tree.
startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there!
What?
That's not swamp
Sorry.
ooze! That's swamp muck!
Oh, sorry.
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer
I
about
knew that was a
telling you.
face. Knew
He's
it.
not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Jesus, man, calm down.
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Okay, so is this swamp ooze?
That's not swamp ooze! Shut up! Shut up! You worthless bump on a log!
Joes, guys, calm down,
the
please.
cross that I must bear. Would that I could but avenge this uncalled for abuse.
Where the hell's the swamp ooze in, man? Just tell me.
Perhaps you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize it. I can only reach this bit by the path.
Well, hoity-toity, look who's Mr. Wants so much! You think I got a job here passing around precious swamp matter? You should be so lucky!
He's an utter waste of oxygen. I'd save my breath if I were you.
Give me the damn swamp ooze, man. Stab you.
Would you have any interest in this?
Get out of here!
Get out of here. The hell's a tree gonna want? Cast a magic fireball, yeah, we do need to do that actually. What are we gonna give him? What are we gonna... Maybe we can read him a poem.
Why would Alexander want to throw that in the...
Would you have any
Get out of here! What makes you think I'd want anything of yours?
Maybe you want this milk.
Would you have any...
Oh, okay. Thought this was gonna be easy. What about a scythe?
Would you have...
Why would Alex...
Maybe we can talk to this dude.
Who
Tell
are
me.
you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes.
Good,
If only
throw
I
it
could
so I
turn
can
the
take it.
tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I am a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
What? So I need to get him to throw something. Throw the stuff, man.
But really, Never! I got your swamp ooze right next to me, and that's where it's gonna stay! This swamp ooze is mine! Period.
Period. Maybe if we just keep talking to this guy, he'll
Is
throw
there
it.
anything I can do to make peace between you two? You are brothers, after all.
He needs a good thrashing, I expect. However, since you cannot go into the swamp, nor can I fight back, he will simply have to be born. Such is the life of a bump on a log.
So maybe we need to throw something at him. What can we throw? Stinky flower.
Why would Alexander want...
Would you have any interest?
Really have anything that's like throwable, or seems like a throwable thing. This? Probably not that. Tried the knife. The lamp. Go lamp.
Why would Alexander want to collect...
Would you have any...
We could get a lettuce. What's that lettuce? I think it was just here, actually. Iceberg lettuce.
Alexander picks ahead...
Ye gads!
Ye gads. This is cold lettuce. Cold lettuce. Alright, take this. You
Would
bastard.
you have any interest? Get out of here!
Maybe we have to give it to him.
Would you be interested in this? Bump on a log?
No, thank you.
Bump on a log.
I have need for little. Unless it would be something to throw at my brother to teach him a lesson. Oh.
What else? Tomatoes.
Those tomatoes are not quite ripe yet, and Alexander shouldn't pull them off the vine.
What about this one?
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
You're right, man. I gotta pick you.
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away.
Oh, it's a rotten
One
one.
never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Right now, we're gonna chuck him. Gonna throw him. It's the thing, right? I think. Throw rotten tomatoes. Makes sense to me. Sorry, mate. It's for a good cause.
Perhaps I can help you out by throwing a rotten tomato at Stick in the Mud for you.
Really? I appreciate the gesture, but the swamp is broader than it looks. Only a native like myself would be able to hit him from here.
Whatevs, I got a good throw. Well, throw it then.
I thought this might come in handy
got
the
an
next
arm.
time your brother starts picking on you.
My god, he's got an
Aha!
arm.
Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you. The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this.
No! Not into the swamp!
Sorry, tomato. Aha.
Hey, okay, I give up. Geez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother!
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps.
They made
Rotten
peace.
Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
What? They're going to sleep? Okay, I guess that's just how they like stop them being interactable. Cool, okay, well we've got our swamp ooze. Now what is
Alexander
this
fills
for?
the teacup
I have no
with
idea.
the swamp ooze.
Oh brother, yes, oh brother. Bloody brothers. Such a beautiful relationship. Okay, so what else was needed for that spell? Magic paint spell. 1 cup swamp ooze, river Styx water, black horse feather. Add Styx water to swamp ooze. Stir with horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist's brush. Alright, so we need to... Okay, we can probably stir it now.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Perfect. Keep stirring,
To
man.
his amazement,
Keep
the
stirring.
jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to need a paintbrush, which we can get from the
Alexander pulls
pawn
out
shop.
his magic map. Alexander feels a
Go, go, Alexander. Alright. Time to get a paintbrush. And then I have no clue what we're doing. I'm guessing we've just got to get back into the castle. But we've still got this handkerchief, which is for Ali, but we can't give it to him. Apparently. So, not sure what we're going to do there. We might just have to kind of press on and then
Good day,
come back
Prince
to that.
Alexander.
Good day, sir. Have a... What do we need to trade? We need to trade the burb. The burb.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
You want a brush?
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is. May your painting go well. Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
Thank you.
Shall do that. What does the spell actually say it does? That might be a good detail to check. Magic paint spell. Apply a blank surface with artist's brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. Magic paint, black as ink, bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw according to the spoken law. Okay. So we can make something real. What would it be though? Unless we can like... Hold on a minute, I have an idea. Actually. Got an idea. Maybe we can make like a door or something? Seems possible. It did say to use it on a blank area though. So maybe there's one around here, because there wasn't much we could do around here. There was like those vines. We can't climb them.
Vines have begun to climb the castle's stucco walls.
This looks pretty blank.
The side of the castle is one big blank wall.
That seems like a clue to me, if I ever did hear one. Okay, so we need to paint brush here.
To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint. The paint can then be used on that location.
Oh, so we need to choose this and do that.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall.
Wahaha, do it. Paint a door.
Ah,
that's
a
beautiful.
Doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Could have added some detail to it, man. That's pretty... not the best door I've ever seen.
Alexander would love to go through the painted door, but that wall is still quite solid.
Silly me. I need to speak the spell. Speak the magical words. What the hell's going on with my inventory?
Alexander opens the spell book. With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law.
Okay, that looks more like a door.
The door has magically solidified.
It's a beautiful door. Beautiful.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside.
Woohoo! Whoa, what is this place?
Fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Uh-oh, I probably should have saved it. Who did we save last? Back from the dead. Have we done anything? We got the swamp ooze. I think is like the only thing we did after that. So we're not too far back if we need to restore.